Psalm 139, verse 13 and 14. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. God created us with such care. He knit us together in our mother's womb and He made us so wonderful. We are God's masterpieces. He took time to work on us and to create us in a very, very special way. In the same Psalm 139, in verse 5, we see that you hem me in behind and before. You have laid your hand upon me. So God has laid His hand upon us. He's hemmed us together. He's knit us together. Like somebody who makes things with so much love and care, like a mother knitting clothes for her baby that is yet to be born, like a mother stitching frocks for her little child. This reminds me of a story that I read recently by Nicole Nordman. So she says, when I was very small, my parents were on a tight budget of an Air Force family. My mum sewed all my clothes. She was very good at it, but I hated them. None of the other little girls had homemade clothes. I just wanted a regular JCPenney dress like everyone else. But I wore my clothes dutifully because the only other real option was nudity. But I wasn't happy about it and made sure my mum knew. One summer vacation, my suitcase, thought to be tied securely to the roof of our station wagon, went flying off somewhere around Albuquerque. My mum had spent months sewing and matching skirts for me. When we realized the suitcase was gone, I did such a happy touchdown dance inside. My former life was strewn across some blessed interstate, and now there would be no choice but to hit the local mall. My dancing ended when I saw my mother crying with her face in her hands and saw tears streaming down her face. It was not just the long hours at her sewing machine that was blowing across some field now, but her heart. Every carefully chosen pattern, fabric, stitch had been done out of love for me. I started to cry too. I wanted my dad to drive back so I could run across the highway and collect every itchy ruffled collar. I hated myself for not loving everything my mother had made for me. In a typical fashion, sometimes we throw our lives away, or our lives are blown away because of the cares of our day-to-day situation, the problems and things like that. But this life, this body, we have been created with so much love and care. Every little stitch, every little pattern in our life. Some may be dark colors, some may be bright colors, some may just blend in with the background. But every bit of fabric, every little design was created by God to make a unique and beautiful masterpiece. So don't worry whatever you are going through in life. It may be a rough patch, it may be a bright patch, but whatever it is, God is in control. God created you and God loves you. God has made your life in a very special and unique way. Allow Him to take complete control. We know sometimes we don't wish our life to be like a home-stitched dress, but remember, it is stitched with love, with the love of God. God's love is unlimited. God's love is unconditional. Remember, God loves you.